When we talk about India versus Ireland, it's actually not a very important series if we may have to look at the broader context of international cricket. Sure, India are playing Ireland a lot more than Afghanistan and Zimbabwe, which itself is a very good thing. But remember, India and Ireland, their T20I encounters have often been one-sided, but one such encounter was actually not very one-sided at all. I am talking about 2022 and the second T20I that happened in Malahide. Now remember, it was a very transitionary kind of a tour because some of the B and the C team members were playing the series in Ireland, but at the same time the senior team were also gearing up for the England Test tour. Now, in this period, the first T20I that was played was simply magnificent. But in the second, it actually produced a brilliant humdinger of a game because we saw what we may say the emergence and the cementing of a reputation of three particular individuals. The first individual that I'm going to talk about in this entire thing is Sanju Samson. Now remember, Sanju Samson got only one knock to play in that entire Ireland tour, but he ended with 77 runs. The partnerships that he had with Deepak Hooda ensured that India were really progressing towards a big total. Sanju Samson, if you look at it, that strike rate of 183 showed his potential, but frustratingly the enigma that is, he just got a chance in one game. This is the thing about Sanju Samson. It's about tight ropes. The rope is no longer a rope in Sanju Samson's case, it's a thread. One false move, the thread immediately snaps. But that 77 was some of the finest runs that you could see. But the one who actually overshadowed that was Deepak Hooda. Deepak Hooda scored a brilliant century, 104 of the finest runs that you could get. Combined with his 47 that he had hit in the first T20I, Hooda had begun to show his potential in a big way. 2 matches, 151 runs at an average of 151. And that strike rate, 175. Some of the cleanest ball hitting that you can ever see, that it was absolutely flourishing in Malahide. 225 was the total that we had seen at that point. Now, Sanju Samson, Deepak Hooda, these two guys had already made their mark on the batting front. But the entire Indian contingent and the Indian fans wanted to have a glimpse of one particular individual. He had already impressed for Sunrisers Hyderabad in IPL 2022 with a stellar bowling performance. Pace, raw pace, all the way from Jammu and Kashmir. He was touted as the next wild thing when it came to Indian cricket, and that is Umran Malik. Umran Malik had actually set the stage on fire with his pace, and his pace during the IPL was phenomenal indeed. The bowls that he got, the wickets that he used to get impressed a lot of people. Just ask Dale Steyn. But in the second match, he actually found out that international cricket is a different kettle of fish altogether. You can sometimes go from hero to zero in a matter of seconds. He had to defend 17 plus runs in the final over, and remember, Ireland had already made a big chase out of it. They needed 17 to pull off one of the most heroic upsets in world cricket. Somehow, Umran Malik managed to defend, and 4 runs India managed to win the second T20I. But Umran Malik, if you have to look at it, economy rate, just look at the last point, 11.2. Probably after that shellacking that he got against Ireland, Umran Malik never recovered. He got very few chances, and because of that, now he's not even in the scheme when you have to look at it. Maybe the Indian cricket team management will have a different viewpoint once the World Cup nears by. But if you look at Umran Malik's performance in 2022, it just simply wasn't up to the mark, even in the Ireland series. Sure, he may have gotten a wicket, but just about managing to defend 17 runs against an Ireland team. That too with 1 wicket for 46 at an economy rate of 11.2. Lot of questions were asked about his control, about his accuracy. So, when India take on Ireland in this series, the 3-match T20I series, for the first time India are playing 3 T20Is, some questions will be answered. Others, if they can have a repeat of the second match in 2022, then this series will be very, very exciting indeed. So, India have not lost a T20I to Ireland yet, but this is the series where even Ireland can pose questions to a team that is already resting some key players because of Asia Cup duty. So, India versus Ireland, it is really going to be an interesting series for both teams. One team that is in the transition phase when it comes to T20Is, plus seniors have been rested. Ireland, a team that is beginning a new chapter. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.